Hello, everybody, and welcome to our latest installment of the Time Travel Baseball League. Our fourth and final game this week pits the Wings and the Explorers in game number 4. And if you missed game number 3, if you're an Explorers fan, ouch! The Wings mauled the Explorers. It was 20 to nothing at one point on the way to a 20 to 5 win. The Explorers picking up 9 runs. The Explorers picked up 5 runs in the ninth. That's what I was trying to say. So we play game 4. It's just one win for the Wings, and now the Explorers will try to even the series as we head into the second weekend, which will be next weekend. We will resume the series on the 14th, play the game 7 on the 14th, game 5 on the 14th. I meant to say, ouch. Then Saturday will be game 6 if we need it, and on Sunday the 16th we will play game 7 if we need it. Going to make some changes here. I'm going to put, let's see, Yastrzemski is 10 in left field. He is in the game already. So I'm going to put George Sisler in at DH and put him in the 9 hole. And I want to give Elston Howard a break. Ted Simmons has better numbers, so we will use him. As Elston Howard has a C explanation point, which means he is fatigued as a catcher. Let's see, do I put Machado in front of Simmons? And the answer is yes. Do I put Ron Santo in front of Ted Simmons? Yes. So Simmons is going to bat 8th, and Sisler will be the DH. And Bob Gibson's going to go to the hill to start game 4. And for the Wings, they love using a backup catcher as the DH. We're going to put Texera in the 9 hole as we've been doing. So off to game number 4. We'll see what happens.
Pitching for Explorers, Bob Gibson.
It's a night game, but we start with 84-degree weather. Winds 6 miles per hour left to right. And we will get to the lineup after Nellie Fox's at bat and tell you, just to recap, the Explorers won the first game. I'm stalling for a minute so I can get a bottle of water. They won the first game 2-1, but the Wings have come back and won games 2 and 3. We'll get to the lineups in a moment. Bob Gibson, who had that 1.12 ERA in 1968, faces Nellie Fox, 4.17. He is 15 of 36 in the playoffs, counting the semifinal series and his league championship series. So that's a fly to Mays for the first out. Now, here's the lineup for the Wings. Fox Berra is hitting second. Interesting decision. Musial third. Mantle, Matthews, Aaron, Gil Hodges, Ernie Banks, Mark Texera facing Bob Gibson. And here's the Explorers defense. Gibson and Simmons, the battery. Love that St. Louis cap, by the way. Yastrzemski, Mays, Robinson, Santo, Machado, Mazeroski, and McCovey are your infielders. And I know some of you are like, Paulie, that's ugly. It had a little 70s panache to it. Let's show you Bob Gibson's game logs. He's 2-0, 245 in the playoffs. Pitched in one game, 12 2/3 innings. That was against the Aces in an 8-3 win. In a 5-3 win again for the Explorers against the Futurists, he struck out 13 in a winning effort, and then on the 25th in that 7-4 win, he won the game. Got roughed up a little bit. 4 runs given up, 2 earned runs, a homer, 2 walks, and 8 RBIs. So Yogi Berra, your number 2 hitter, well, he's got a good OPS right now at 931. He is 7 for 20, 350. A double and a home run, 9 RBIs this series. And that's a fly ball to Yastrzemski for the second out. Bringing up Stan Musial, who is 290. No homers, 4 RBIs, had 4 doubles so far in the playoffs. And that's a soft line drive to Bill Mazeroski.
Cross in the top of the first, Wings 0, Explorers coming to bat.
Mazeroski is going to lead off
Donavan.
as Dick Donavan, a surprise starter, is introduced. 486, no decisions, pitched 4 2/3 innings so far. Let's show you the Explorer lineup. Mazeroski, Yastrzemski, Robinson, Mays, McCovey, Machado, Santos, Simmons, and George Sisler, the Traveler, playing DH. So you have a few guys not in this time era that are Travelers and were picked in a draft after each era picked 28 players. We have 40-man rosters, not 25-man rosters, just to give Action PC Baseball better decision-making. And let's show you the defense for the Wings, as I think I forgot to do. Donovan and Berra, your battery. Musial, Mantle, Aaron. Matthews, Banks, Fox, Hodges, your infield. Well, if I didn't forget, well, you just saw it again. Donovan can go 140 pitches, as can Bob Gibson. We'll show you his game log. And he pitched in the 10-8 win on the 21st against the Stars. Went 4 2/3 innings. That was game 4, if I remember correctly, in that series, which was probably the best game we have had in the playoffs yet. So Mazeroski leading off, 12 for 40, 6 runs scored, a double, triple, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, no stolen bases. Not a base stealer, per se. Aaron catching the fly, 1 out. In the bottom of the first of game 4, the Wings up 2-1. Yastrzemski is 3 for 9, hasn't seen a lot of action in the playoffs. 333, no homers, 2 RBI. This is a fly to left, Usual backing up, but he gets there. 2 outs now for Frank Robinson, who is 231, 9 for 39. He has had 3 doubles, a homer, and 3 RBI. That's a walk, and Frank aboard. Willie Mays, 12 for 36, 333, 8 runs scored, 3 doubles, 2 triples, 2 homers, 10 RBIs. They check Robinson at first. He is a bit of a threat to steal, but I'm not looking to make a play here. Just in case Mays gets a hold of one, I want to keep him at first, not really want to put him at second. And this is going to be popped up. Matthews with the catch. Side retired.
Nothing across in the bottom of the first, Wings 0, Explorers 0.
So unlike Game 3, we had 25 runs scored between the two teams. This was a very quiet first inning. Mickey Mantle up 3-10, 7 runs scored, 9 for 29, a double, 2 triples, 3 homers, 9 RBIs. OPS in the playoffs at 1237. McCovey steps on the bag, 1 out. Eddie Matthews, 185, 5 for 27, 6 runs scored, a double, a homer, 7 RBIs. But he does better against righties than lefties. That's a K for Gibson. That is K number 1. And Gibson bringing his 3.94 ERA now up to face Hank Aaron. 9 for 31, 8 runs scored, 2 homers, 9 RBIs. Popped up, Machado with the catch.
Nothing across in the top of the second, Wings 0, Explorers 0.
Willie McCovey to lead off in the bottom of the second has struggled. 6 for 40, a 150 average, but they're going to leave him in. 2 doubles, 1 homer, 3 RBI. Has struck out 10 times. That's a base hit, right center going all the way to the wall, and McCovey's got a double. So with a runner at second, it's Manny Machado, 194, 7 for 36. He has struggled a bit. 2 doubles, no home runs, 2 RBI. OPS at a measly 506. OPS on base percentage. On base percentage plus slugging. So that's a K for Donovan, his first. Santo is up 3 for 7, 429. The Chicago Cub great has 2 RBIs in the playoffs. Matthews, Hodges, side retired. No, I take that back. Side is not retired yet. We have 2 outs. Ted Simmons, this will be his first at-bat in the playoffs. Soft line drive to Banks. Now the side's retired.
1 hit, no errors, Wings 0, Explorers 0.
Gil Hodges will lead off the third. He is 4 for 20, a 200 clip, 4 hits, 2 walks, and an OPS at 473. That's K number 2 for Bob Gibson, who has struck out 23 in the playoffs, 10.2 per 9 innings. Way above his 7.7 average for 9 innings in real life. Ernie Banks, 8 for 28, 286, 5 runs scored, a double, a home run, 5 RBIs. Strikeout number 3. So Texera in there in the 9 hole for his on base, which is normally 383. In the playoffs, 5 for 15, 333, a run scored, 2 doubles. OPS of 800. Hits lefties better, just measly.
No runs, no hits, no errors. Wings 0. Explorers 0.
So that was K number 4 for Bob Gibson, and George Sisler is up. 3 for 13, 231. 1 run scored, 1 RBI. The corner's playing in, thinking there will be a bunt. He is a 10 bunter, but you know my strategy. If somebody shows you something, you go the other way. Banks, Hodges, first out. Back to the top of the order of Bill Mazeroski, 0 for 1. Up the middle, a base hit. Number 2 for the Explorers today. Charlie Yastrzemski is 0 for 1. And that's a soft line drive. A super play by Nellie Fox. Frank Robinson up with 2 outs. He walked in his first plate appearance. Base hit left center. That allows Mazeroski to get to third. Runners at the corners and 2 outs for Willie Mays, who is 0 for 1 today, 12 for 37 in the playoffs. Base hit, that's going to be an RBI. Robinson got the third ahead of Mantle's throw, and that allowed Mays to get the second. So the first run scored is an Explorer run, and your score 1-0. Runners at second and third now, 2 outs for Willie McCovey. See what Stretch can do here, 1 for 1 and a double. Hit well to right. Can Aaron get to it? He can.
1 run, 3 hits, no errors. Explorers 1, Wings 0.
Gibson has been spot on so far in Game 4. 3 innings pitched, 4 Ks. Nellie Fox 0 for 1. A bunt that goes foul, and the count will go 0-2. McCovey steps on the first base bag, 1 out. Yogi Berra up, 0 for 1. Hit well to center. Mays has it right at the wall for the second out. Stan Musial is 0 for 1, hitting 281 in the playoffs, 9 for 32 now. That's K number 5 for Bob Gibson.
No hits, no errors. Explorers 1, Wings 0.
You might be noticing something about how well Bob Gibson has done, but I'm not going to jinx it. The jinx seems to be following me around in my sports adventure, so I'm not going to jinx what's happening by saying it. Machado is 0 for 1 and a K. Ball 4, Machado aboard. Ron Santo is 0 for 1. Grounder, fair ball. And that allowed Machado to score, and Santo has a double. That looked like that hit the lining at left field. Just going foul as it passed the third base bag. Musial a little slow to get to it, and that allowed the run to score Machado. 2-0, and Ted Simmons is in there, 0 for 1, both in the playoffs and in this game. And Simmons is intentionally walked to bring up George Sisler. Now that's an interesting strategy. He's hitting 196 when you count the regular season and the playoffs, 214 in the playoffs, 0 for 1. Banks to Fox to Hodges for a double play. That moves Santo to third. Bill Mazeroski back up, third time through the lineup now. He is 1 for 2. Banks, Hodges, third out.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Explorers 2, Wings 0.
Mickey Mantle up. He is 0 for 1. So far for Gibson, it's been 12 men up and 12 men down. I'm allowed to say that, right? Oh, this is a fly ball to right, and Robinson's got it. 1 out. Eddie Matthews is 0 for 1. Strikeout number 6 for Bob Gibson. And now Hank Aaron 0 for 1. Pop fly. Santo's going to get to that. And now you see what I've been talking about.
No errors. Explorers 2. Wings 0.
The Explorers up in the bottom of the 5th. Yastrzemski 0 for 2. Hit well to right. Aaron going back, making the play at the warning track for the first out. Frank Robinson 1 for 1 and a walk today. A bunt, and they get the out at first, bringing up Willie Mays 1 for 2 and an RBI. I play as the home team, but usually I let the computer make most of the decisions. That's K number 2 for Dick.
No hits, no errors. Explorers 2. Wings 0.
7, 8, 9 hitters due for the Wings, who trail 2-0 going into the 6th inning of Game 4 with a 2-1 series lead. Gil Hodges is 0 for 1 and a K. Hit well to left, forget about that. And Hodges will round the bases. The Brooklyn Dodgers star breaks up the perfect game that Bob Gibson was throwing. 15 up, 15 down, but that will go no farther, and it's 2-1. Ernie Banks is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. That's going to go down the line, and that also hit the third base stanchion, or how the stands jut out, and Banks was able to go to third with a triple. So just like that, the Wings can tie the score with Mark Teixeira up. Now, Teixeira is 263 when you count his regular season and postseason stats. I'm bringing my infield in with nobody out. Set up a play at home. Well, this isn't going to do it. This is a fly ball to Robinson. We watch Banks. He scores, no throw, and the score tied just like that at 2-2. And Nellie Fox is 0 for 2, up for the third time today. Santo to McCovey for the second out, bringing up Yogi Berra, who is 0 for 2 today. And Yastrzemski with the catch to retire the side.
Runs, 2 hits, no errors. Wings 2. Explorers 2.
Will Ferrell in the stands, and no doubt he's saying after that Wings 6th inning that escalated quickly. Willie McCovey 1 for 2, facing Donavan. Pop fly. Hodges has it. 1 out. Manny Machado is 0 for 1. Hit well to right center. Mantle with the play right at the wall. Pretty decent play. And with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th, it's Ron Santo, who is 1 for 2 and a double and an RBI. Hit well to left, and that is gone. A home run for Ron Santo. And the Explorers retake the lead at 3-2. Ted Simmons is 0 for 1 and a walk. And Aaron made the play coming in from right field.
1 hit, no errors. Explorers 3. Wings 2.
3 more innings left in regulation. 3-2 Explorers leading, and it's Stan Musial up, who is 0 for 2 today. Soft line drive, Mazeroski, first out. Mickey Mantle, 0 for 2. Soft line drive, McCovey, second out. And Eddie Matthews is up 0 for 2, 2 Ks. And Gibson gets K number 7.
No errors. Explorers 3. Wings 2.
7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the Splos. What they call them here in LA. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. We'll show you the summary there. Bottom of the 7th inning, Game 4. It's the Explorers 3 and the Wings 2. Santo has been the standout with that homer he hit to put the Explorers back on top. George Sisler 0 for 2. Again, they play bunt, but I'm like, give them what they don't want. And that's a K for Donavan, his third. Bill Mazeroski 1 for 3. Grounder foul. Count will go 1-2. Grounder to Fox, over to Hodges. Carl Yastrzemski is 0 for 3. And that's K number 4 for Dick Donavan.
No hits, no errors. Explorers 3, Wings 2.
Gibson has only needed 79 pitches to get out of 7 innings. So he may be going a while. Hank Aaron is 0 for 2. Hit well to right, and Robinson backing up to the warning track, making the play. Donovan in a little more dire straits at 102 pitches. Gil Hodges, 1 for 2. He homered to break up the perfect game and got an RBI and a K. Popped up. Santo's going to get to that. Second out. Ernie Banks is 1 for 2. Soft line drive right to Mazeroski for the third out in the top of the 8th.
Explorers 3, Wings 2.
Frank Robinson is 1 for 2 and a walk. Donovan's still in there. Fox, a bad throw over to Hodges, and Robinson is aboard. In fact, he moved to second on the error. Now, he is what? He is a 7 runner. We're going to take a gamble and put Luis Aparicio in to pinch run.
Aparicio is the new runner at second.
For Willie Mays, 1 for 3, an RBI and a strikeout. Hit well to center. Mantle coming in, making the play, and Aparicio has to hold at second. McCovey, 1 for 3 and a double. K number 5 for Dickie Donovan. Bringing up Manny Machado, who is 0 for 2. Hodges to Donovan covering first, side retired.
No hits, 1 error. Explorers 3, Wings 2.
Roberto Clemente coming in and will play right field. And he will bat third. Mark Teixeira, 0 for 1. Gibson had 87 pitches, so if this game goes extras, he could go a while. Teixeira, ground ball, Mazeroski to McCovey for the first out. 2 more outs to get for the Explorers to level the series at 2 games all. Nellie Fox is 0 for 3. Base hit. Now, does the computer put a pinch runner in for Fox? Doesn't look like that'll be the case. Yogi Berra 0 for 3. And that is your ball game. A line drive to McCovey. And the Explorers win, and the series is level at 2 games all.
The final score from Dodger Stadium, Explorers 3, Wings 2. Bob Gibson is the winner. Dick Donavan picks up the loss. Gil Hodges hit home run number 1 on the season. Ron Santo hit number 1. Time of the game, 1 hour, 48 minutes.
Very robustly played Game 4. It only took 1 hour 48. Bob Gibson, your Game 4 MVP. And folks, that'll do it for this week when it comes to the Time Travel Baseball League. As I said, we will be back next Friday. If you are seeing this prior to August 14, 2026, I will be back, Lord willing, and if my creek doesn't rise, and I'm not too far from a creek here in Leesburg. Game 5 will be Friday. Game 6 will be Saturday. And if we need a Game 7, it will be Sunday. So for now, Godspeed and God bless. We'll do it all again soon. Bye-bye, everybody.